Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do something kind of different and sort of fun. I have had some fake Lego just kind of around in my life for a couple of years now. Some minifigures that I have just randomly gotten at conventions before. And they've just been sitting in a bag, and I came across them the other day and was like, I wonder how many of these I have in real Lego, because at the time that I bought these, I didn't have any of these figures, which is why I picked them up in fake versions. Now, just for clarification, there is a difference between a fake Lego and a custom Lego. And a fake Lego is usually cheaply made, and it's not necessarily designed to pass as Lego brand, but they're not Lego pieces. And they're usually from China, and they are just cheap dupes of minifigures, that we have currently. So anyways, I thought that it would be fun. I have just a little baggie, and I haven't opened these up in a while, and so I'm curious to see how poor their quality is compared to some of the figures. And I just looked through the bag here to see if I had figures that matched. I do have most of them, so I figured we'll just go ahead and build them really quick, and then we'll just take a look as a little comparison. I thought it would be a fun video. Showing off this first one, this is an astromech droid that I believe came out in a Rebel set and is relatively expensive. I don't remember how I ended up acquiring this, but it is a fake Lego. You can tell that eye is printed off center, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, the printing quality is actually relatively poor looking at it, but it does have a clear dome like this. No printing on the back. That wasn't the style back then, but anyways, yeah, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I figured I'd just show them. Next up, we have Ponda Baba, and I picked this up and thought it was a really good fake Lego. At the time, I got it at a Star Wars convention, or I didn't know it wasn't a Star Wars convention, it was a Dallas fan days, I think, and I thought it looked really good. At the time, they did not have any other Ponda Babas, so this one was as good as you got. And I mean, for being fake Lego, so not made out of real pieces, it looks great. It's got dual printed legs, a nice jacket, a belt. The head is round, it's in like a classic style, which is fine, but let's compare him to Lego's version, the real-life Ponda Baba, and I honestly can say for this instance that the fake looks better to me. Lego made a custom molded head for Ponda Baba, but it's oversized in my opinion, and I wouldn't have been mad if they came out with just like a head like this, and I personally like the fake Lego more than the Lego branded character himself. There's the back. There's even more detailing on the back, but it really gets me with those dual printed legs. This is one of those instances where the fake Lego is better than the real Lego, in my opinion. Now this one's pretty rough. I think my sister got this for me at one time when she made a fake Lego order off of like AliExpress. This is, I think, Xander from the Freemaker Adventures, and she didn't know who he was, just that he was Star Wars, and this is not a sought after minifigure because it's kind of like that, Lego's take on Star Wars and just not huge. I actually went out and bought the real life figure for this because it was cheap and I wanted to show it off because I had this for years. He looks pretty bad. There's something off about the face. The printing is okay. I mean, it prints onto the legs, and then here's the back. But yeah, that face printing is just off. So here he is compared with Lego's version, and definitely the skin tone is a huge indicator that that's a fake Lego. I actually didn't realize how different their skin tones were, and some details by the face. Yeah, that's pretty significant. Those eyebrows are just a little bit higher, I think, in the fake Lego. It's kind of funny. The printing on the torsos isn't too bad. I mean, this one doesn't have any shiny. It's definitely like just darker in general. But this is what I mean by fake Lego. I mean, it's just printed identically just about. Let's see on the back. Yeah, pretty similar. The print is obviously not as high of a quality, and this is definitely one of those where the fake is pretty bad, but fun to compare anyway. Okay, this one is more for fun because I do not have the gold plated C3PO. I've seen him before in my Bricks and Minifigs store, sells him. I don't know if he's still for sale there, but he was there for like $1,500. But I got this fake because I thought he was really pretty, and they actually make really, really nice custom versions of this in like a chrome plating that's like legitimate. This one is just a shiny plastic, and they sell for, I mean, you can get them for like $100 or maybe 50, and they look really good. I'd love to invest in one, and they do them in multiple different colors, and they're like literally just as good as the C3PO that would have come out for Lego. But anyways, this was just for fun because I obviously don't have this character, but here he is compared to my most detailed C3PO, which is, I thought, the best way to compare him. And you can't really compare them. The printing on this is pretty scratched up just because of the gold like plastic. Here is the back. It's still kind of a fun little figure to have, but you can tell, let me take him apart. You can tell it's just a spray, you know, shiny, which is, there's nothing in here, which is how they did it. It's not this cheap of quality, I don't think. So anyways, just fun to share. I mean, obviously the Lego one has more detail, but it's fun to have kind of like a gold looking one for, I think I paid like $3 for this. Now getting into the fun ones, I've had this Darth Malgus forever. I got him at my state fair, my Oklahoma State Fair, which is kind of a funny place to get him, but I thought he looked really good at the time. Like, he's got that velvet cloak, which it's normal on the back, and then velvet on the inside, which I think actually is really nice. Like, I think Lego should do that with their capes because it's just very quality in my opinion. But I thought this guy looked pretty good. He has a lot of detail and an extra chest plate, but he is really different from Lego's Darth Malgus. And now that I actually have one, I can directly compare. There they are. And yeah, you can tell the difference is quite different with the actual one in hand. But I don't think that the fake is too bad. I mean, if you have nothing else to compare it to, that's it there. Definitely the faces are different. Let's take off the helmet so you can see the full minifigure head. And that's really alarming. The fake definitely is freaky. He does have the scarring on the side, but that mouth is so low, and something that's off about the eyes. The colors are not the same. The chest plate is kind of similar, but mostly the colors, and then that cape is too wide. But I mean, if you don't have anything else, this is kind of a nice one to have because you can't tell right off the bat if you don't have one to compare it to. It looks decent, especially once his head is pushed down. And here we have our last fake Lego, and it is Darth Revan. You probably can tell something is a little wrong. This fake came with 2 of the same arm, so that really is a big giveaway that this is not the legitimate Lego minifigure, if you couldn't tell otherwise. But that aside, I actually am impressed. Here is the real Lego, and I am relatively impressed on the similarities. The hood is molded a little bit differently, but the outfit, I mean, is pretty decent. I was a little bit surprised at how close these looked. Obviously the Lego doesn't, or the fake Lego doesn't have quite the shine that the legitimate one does. Obviously the lightsabers are different as well. Let's take off the hood so you can see the faces better. And there you are. Again, nothing super crazy. Again, the real Lego is on the left here, but printing is surprising on this fake one. I paid $5 for it, which is really good. If you're not ever going to be able to get this fake Lego also does have that velvet cape interior, which I think is a nicer material personally. But yeah, for fake Darth Revan, it's pretty good, other than the arm. So if I didn't have a real Darth Revan, I would have been super annoyed by the arm because it does ruin the effect. Of course, you can give this guy a different lightsaber so it looks better, but yeah, that left arm, or is it the right arm? Anyways, it got me. So weird. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it would just be something different and fun. I don't know what to do with these fake Legos now. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, what you thought of the comparison between them. I think definitely some of them were really good and some of them were really bad. So anyways, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Bye.